Vicky, our tax person. So, I don't know what your title is exactly. So, sorry.
That's okay. So this is the time when the Board of Selectmen get together to decide whether to tax all classes of property at full and fair cash value, to share the tax levy, which would result in a single tax rate, or to reduce the share of the tax levy paid by the residential property owners and shift taxes to commercial, industrial, and personal property, which would result in a split tax rate. I gave you guys a little packet that explains how much, our residential class makes up more than 92% of our tax base. So in a municipality like Townsend, we don't have enough of a residential, of a commercial, industrial, or personal property base to warrant a shift, because you'd have to make such a large shift. Residential wouldn't benefit that much, but the commercial, industrial, and personal property would be heavily burdened.
Can I ask a question? This is more procedural. Do we have to open the public hearing, et cetera, et cetera? Do we need to do that? It's more procedural than anything else. Sorry, Vicki.
That's okay.
I'm just thinking back to planning board days and conservation days. Do we need to read the legal notice?
All of
that good stuff? Maybe we haven't started yet?
I guess we haven't, so I got my checklist now. I had it on the floor, so I just picked it up in front of me.
I probably jumped the gun there.
You did so, but we'll just go back. So I'll open the public hearing. Everyone's not going to sign in, but Jim's going to take notes on who is on the Zoom call. I'll read the legal notice. Legal notice, Townsend public hearing, November 20th. The Board of Selectmen will conduct a public hearing on Tuesday, December 8th, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. remotely with the Zoom link for the purpose of determining the percentage of local tax levy to be borne by each class of property for the fiscal year 2021. Interested taxpayers may present verbal and written comments prior to and during the hearing. Be published in the November 28th edition of the Fitchburg Sentinel Enterprise. Signed, Lori Plowd, Town Assessor, Vicki Tidman, Chief Assessor, Kathy Spofford, Town Clerk, and Anna Noyes, Treasurer Collector, and the Finance Committee. And we skipped to number 4, so Vicki just gave her spiel on the Assessor's recommendation for red. She gave the background on it. I'll ask for your recommendation now, Vicki.
The Board of Assessors recommend that the Board of Selectmen adopt a residential factor of 1 so that all classes of property are taxed at the same rate.
Okay, which is traditionally where we've been doing, correct? Mm-hmm. Number 5, I'll ask the audience for input and Board of Selectmen input. So I'll start with you, Veronica. Do you have any, this is your first go around with this one?
Interestingly, I attended the Board of Selectmen meeting last year where this exact same hearing was done, just coincidentally. So I do have a little bit of background, and no, I do not have any questions on this.
I don't either, just because this is traditionally, I think we leave it like it is, just because, as Vicki pointed out, we don't have enough of a commercial presence to warrant a split. So I'm of the ilk to leave it alone. So I'll ask the audience for input if anybody from the public has anything to say.
I just think it should stay the way it is. There's not enough business and industrial in this town that it would be a burden on the business owners and industrial owners. So I don't think that'd be good.
Thank you, Joe. Anyone else? Crickets? Anybody? All right. Guess we'll move on to a vote. So can I get a motion, Veronica, please?
I move that we adopt a minimum residential factor of 1 as recommended by the Board of Assessors.
And I'll second that. All those in favor?
Veronica Kell, yes.
Wayne Miller, yes. Can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
I move that we close the public hearing at 6:37 p.m.
And I'll second that. All those in favor?
Veronica Kell, yes.
Wayne Miller, yes. All right. Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks,
Thank
Vic.
you.
Since that's the last matter of business, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn at 6:37 p.m.
And I'll second that. We can get dinner at a reasonable hour tonight. All those in favor?
Veronica Kell, yes.
Wayne Miller, yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.